You know, sometimes I'm LTTP. If you don't know what that means, link to the past. No, I'm just kidding. Late to the party. I'm so freaking late on this set, guys. This set is like about, is it almost a year old? No, maybe 6 months old? I can't remember. Everyone's like, dude, you haven't done Xingbao sets in a while. Well, they haven't had too many new releases. What you're seeing in front of me is their latest Chinatown series. And we still sell this. It is available on the store, brickmeupscottie.com. And if you don't know who I am or what you're doing or why you're watching this, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Brick Me Up Scottie. I'm Scottie. Hi, you're watching Beams. Today, finally, we're looking at a set I just haven't got around to. And it's so freaking dusty, man. Like, seriously. My tip for dusty sets, just gotta go with the flow, man. I use a paintbrush, though. It seems to help a little bit. And then, you know, you might want to use a microfiber cloth that you get with your glasses, or, ooh, this thing's kind of shifted. It's been a while, man. So by now, if you've seen my channel, we all know who Xingbao is. They're kind of like the ones I started originally when I did this channel. So let's just look at this thing so you guys can check it out. So what we're looking at today is Xingbao's Riverside Town series. This is the tea house, XB01034. 2,673 pieces. So the nice thing about this series is totally different from their last series. You know, you can see some of my reviews. I'll put a link here and in the description. And I still have like 6 of them I still haven't reviewed. Chris is like, you have more? They're all in the other room. I'm like, yeah, I gotta build those ones. Some of them have collected way too much dust. Anyway, this is from the Riverside series. So, it's, you know, they have a whole backstory. Let me just show you the box. It's actually pretty interesting. I can finally throw this box away. It's been sitting here for so freaking long. Very nice presentation, and I'm so glad that it's totally different from the other ones. When I first saw it, I'm like, oh, it looks a little bit plain, I guess is how you would say it. And I have a whole bunch of other ones. I'm like, oh, it's not gonna be like much detail on these guys. But to tell you the truth, and maybe if you have bought this from me before, or we bought it from anywhere else, you can let me know what you think. Because I think I actually had a lot of fun building it. There's a whole series right there in front of you. And the reason I picked this specific one was because it does kind of look like a combination of all the other ones combined together. So if you want me to do the other ones still, do I need to? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you want me to do the other ones, they actually look pretty okay. On paper, yeah, it kind of looks weird, but in person, I'm like, yo, pretty cool. Here is the manual. Presentation actually is excellent. I love the way they did it. So it's kind of like their other ones. They have a nice illustration there. On this page, there's a whole introduction. They got it down like why they're doing this series and what this is all about. I'll let you screen cap that and you can read it yourself. But basically it's a town in the Yangtze River. This is all river based, like a Chinese Venice, man. It's all like surrounded by countryside and waters, and look at this page. So what we're looking at is a tea house, and even the figures. It does come with a set of dolls. They're not typical figures, so you don't have to use them, but you know, they incorporated a whole story into this thing. And it's been so long, I can't remember if I had fun doing the build. But I remember the instructions was actually pretty straightforward and easy to follow. We're doing this all on the fly, so we'll see if I remember anything while I review it. Here's the sticker sheet. It doesn't have that many stickers, but they do have a lot of prints that makes up for it. And I did not use the small little lantern ones. I don't need those ones, man. I think it looks fine without these ones. The other ones, you know, they're kind of like the name of the place. I figured I'd use them. This set also comes with lots and lots of spares of flowers and butterflies and bugs and more flowers. So you can deck this thing out, make it even more colorful if you want to. Here's a quick sneak peek of the figures. Later, we'll see those later. Don't worry, man. We're here to see the set. So here it is, my old dusty tea house. From what I can remember, it was actually pretty okay to put together. I didn't have any issues. What I do remember is that they kind of just have you build everything as you go up, not individually. So like the rooftop, they have you building it into the set. And they don't really tell you if it's like modular style. And they tell you on the box and everything. But after you're done with it, you're like, how do I open this thing up? Does it open up easy? We'll see that in a bit. But for right now, let's just look on the front here. It is actually pretty cool. I like the look of it. I love how it's surrounded by the water. That's great. In the corner here, got a little fish and a net. So one of the figures can actually stand there and he looks like he's fishing. He's gonna catch that goldfish. You got some steps that goes up into this tea house. Along the front, it is all tiled. Pretty simple. Got a little doggy there. And a little shelf here. I guess this is like a little counter with some tea. And on this corner is a little frog. Dude, I love his eyes, man. The frog looks really high. The entrance is so grand. There's two huge, massive doors. So there are two red signs there. One says, you know, drink alcohol, feel good. The other one says, drink tea and feel good, something like that. So this is a tea house on one floor, and maybe it's an alcohol drinking place on the other floor. Who knows? One thing I really do like is the design besides the door. I was like, yo, that's actually really different. The white, the little bricks, how they inverted it. It's kind of crazy, but it works. I think it looks pretty good. Different. Above those two signs, there is a big sticker there that says tea house, and a little balcony there on the second floor. And even the balcony, like the look on the top, it's like usually like a yellow window. That looks really trippy. And I like the shape, how they made the shape of the groove of the windows on the second floor. That looks really good. You got two giant lanterns with big stickers going over all the tile that says tea. Even though the set is on a 32 base plate, it looks really small on the front. But you got a staircase on one side and you got a little hallway on the other side. Just one thing to note for all the sets for this series, it is raised by a brick to be out of the water, but they do connect to each other. There's a Technic piece there. And while we're here, let's take a look at the side. You got the staircase there. The staircase is a little bit loose. Be careful for that. Don't press down too hard. And you got some flowers. You know, they kind of make the place look a little bit more prettier. And you got some chickens there and some barrels and a back door. But the door is kind of loose, right? Kind of swings open there. Come to the back here. That looks actually pretty cool. This looks like a typical Chinese type of gate. I like the top, how it has a gear. Small little window and minimal on the vines. That's fine with me, man. The less flowers, the better. And on this side here, you got some plants in the water. You got the rail there. You got more plants on the inside. I like the windows and the lanterns along the top. This hallway is really peaceful though. You know, what I like is the little paintings along the wall. Those are all prints. You got a lot of those on the inside too. And it's all tiled, which is great. Nice, right? Oh, hey, look. The rooftop on this part is the grill piece that we saw in the Costa set. So they did use that here, or grill track pieces. Yeah, I like the overall look, man. Might not be for everybody, but I think that it's very different from their other sets. The other thing that I did notice, and I was pointing out to Chris, like little pieces here and there, it looks like pieces are missing, or like little gaps here and there. Those were intentional, or like it's part of a design flaw. Maybe they couldn't fix that part up, but you'll find like little studs or little circles here. There's like areas where it looks like it could be fixed, but nothing goes there. Unless I'm missing those pieces. Maybe I am, man. It's been a while since I've built this set. So does this set come off easily? Yes and no. I think it's been so long. The first time I took it off, I'm like, dude, I don't even know where I'm supposed to take it off. But after I got it off, I think it'll come off easy now. So if I turn it here to the side, you can see where there's like gray tiles, like, yo, here, for this floor to come off. And where's the second one? Here. That's where this will separate. This one is actually a little bit tricky because this rooftop piece here connects onto this top of the rooftop. So I had to kind of like pry things off. Now, before I really rip this thing off, let me just tell you about the rooftop, because the rooftop, it's kind of cool. I like the back, and I like the little horns or little feathers that they add onto it. But it's one of those sets where they build it all as you go up, so you don't take anything off. I kind of wish it was separated. I don't know, maybe they felt like it's sturdy enough that you can just build it right on top, and it'll be much easier. I do like the cheese slopes that they use there. This is kind of like their same style that they did before. And look, they have like little tiny lipsticks as a decoration on the side there. So yeah, very cool rooftop. That's probably gonna be the most repetitive part. So we're gonna take this floor off first. So it might not wanna come out of here. See, it's very tight, look at that. This thing is really solid, man. I might take off pieces by accident. Oh, there we go, that scared me. Okay, that comes off easy there. I pull it up here. Ah, you see? Nice. Drum roll, let's see the inside. Pretty plain. It's a little bit hard to get your hands in there because of this beam in the way. Look, you can hold it like that. You can carry the set around like this and it won't come off. If you want to get your hands in there, you might want to take some pieces off on the beam so you can reach inside here. So there's the door. Now, the door is actually locked on the inside. There's a bar there. You can take the bar off and open the doors. They're a little bit tight to open up and close, but they do function and they do work. You walk inside, it is all tiled on the inside, and there's nothing in the middle. I think you're supposed to just stand the figure inside in the middle, but there's plenty of areas for your figures to sit down. These guys can't sit, but your standard ones can. Each table has a menu that's all printed, and along this side of the wall is a painting of the mountains. Those are really pretty, man. I like those. And the chairs are really simple. You can build those chairs, but I like how they just pop them up on those pieces. I don't even know what those are called. On the other side of the wall, you got more paintings there, the lily pads. And I like how they did the windows, this inverted thing. They use fences sideways. And you got a sign there. Thank you, Chris, for helping me translate that, which kind of means like relax, breathe, chill. Just chill, man. This is quite a chilled set. And finally, on the back wall, there's a huge sticker, unfortunately. That's a nice picture, though. More leaves. It's a relaxation place, man. And you got like two crazy looking, lantern looking things on the corner on each side. And that's it. I like how it's plain on the inside. And I'm glad that they didn't wall it up. So you can actually still get your hand in there. It's not too difficult. And again, it's a very solid build. But there's just like really random pieces. Like this sitting here. And like gaps here. I'm not sure why. It's like that. And a couple of gaps along the inside too. But overall, I was like, yo man, this set is not as bad as I thought it was going to be. But this part here, what you're going to have to do is to actually take this part off, because it kind of does connect to this piece. So I'm just going to pop this thing off here. It's actually connected right there. Pushes up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Be careful for the lanterns. Hollow underneath here. Be careful when you're placing it down. All the lanterns will probably try to fly off like that. Ah, finally. This looks like the alcohol room. Why? Because look at all the colors in there. Looks like you're gonna get drunk and have flying colors all over the place. So you come up that staircase with the loose door here, and you go inside. And first thing you're gonna see is more pictures along the wall. So more prints, bamboo, mountains, a couple bowls there, and a little countertop. It looks a little bit low for the counter, but the nice thing is you really can get your hand in there, which is really cool because it's so low. A lot of drinks along the wall, some teacups there, and the flaps. They're kind of crazy, these colors of the flaps are like neon yellow. I don't know if that matches with this thing, but yo, I guess they're just trying to like, I don't know what they're going for there. Anyway, we walk into this main room here where you're gonna chill with your best homie. The seats are interesting, at least they're different. Look at the floor, they're like pink see-through tiles. And look at that blue and orange. Wow, what a mix of crazy colors, man. We got another mountain picture there on that side of the wall. And on this side is a crazy looking pattern. I don't know what that is, but okay, it's just like a sculpture or something. And on this corner, it's just like a bottle with a cherry on top. And finally, you got the balcony here, but you can't get out there. It's just like solid closed. You might want to take that piece off. That's so weird, that yellow color. It's like crazy colors on the inside. Chris is like, you look on the outside, it's like so calm, so pretty. And then you go on this floor, it's like a disco. It's like, party in here, we need a DJ turntable inside this place. Hooker joint? Might go with the hooker joint from the other Xingbao sets. And by the way, all those Xingbao sets, they're still available. We sell those things like weekly, which is still kind of crazy. I remember the Urban Fishing Store, one of my original ones, this one. Yo, they're gonna continue that series. I can't wait for the other modulars to come out. Here, I'll show you a little sneak peek, what it's supposed to look like. Hopefully that'll be out really soon. But 4 years in the making, man. That'll be a lot of fun. Anyways, it's just easy to put back together. It slides in here. Just be careful for the staircase. Push everything down here. It's really tight though once it's all in. And then I guess we'll put this part on first. Oh, see, I'm knocking down the lanterns. It's easy to put back on. Just put it randomly. Don't look at the book. Slide this here. And then you put this one on top because it will connect to here. Okay, so that took a minute. So make sure when you're sliding this in, this is all lined up. Take this off, put it back on, slot it in. Once it's all in, it's super, super solid. Now let's just take a look at the dolls. We'll start in order of the manual first. So you got this guy, he looks so happy. He's just enjoying his tea. Look at the size of his mouth. Now these are doll style, so you might not like these, but at least it's totally different from the last Xingbao set. Next up, we got this guy who is the fishing guy, so he's gonna be catching some fish. You can use the white net too that's on the set. Yeah, I like his hat. Then we got this guy who is the painter. So he's got his paintbrush, palette, and he's going to be painting the whole series. The printing on these guys actually look pretty okay. I like his hat, the style, but the hair pieces are rubber, so sometimes it might be a little bit loose on you. Okay, then we got this lady, she's serving tea. I like her hat piece or the cloth that goes over her head, but once again, it is rubber, so it's easy to kind of pop off. You're putting rubber on rubber. And all of them have studs underneath their feet. They are a little bit loose when you put them on the studs, but you're probably going to use your regular figures with these sets. But I actually quite like her. I like her outfit. And you got this lady who doesn't even look like she belongs in this era, but she looks like she's the one that's going to buy tea or go shopping. Maybe she needs some alcohol. She looks like a cowgirl, that outfit. She's just missing a cowgirl hat. And there she is. And finally got this lady. Look, oh, she looks like a tour guide. Got her flag and everything. She's got a bag around her neck and the printing and the hat. And yeah, she's waving the flag around like, follow me, tour guide this way. It's voting time, you guys. You want me to do the other 3 sets? If I sell, make it really easy. If I sell 5 of these, we've sold a bunch already, but I'm just, from this video, from now on, if I sell 5 of these, I'll do the other ones for you, all of them. All I have to do is sell 5. I'll put the counter in the comments, just like the last video, and see if you guys will buy this or not, all right? It is now time for dimensions. It is on a 32 by 32 plate. Just remember, it is slightly raised up there. And we're done, easy. All right, break out your 1x4 bricks, stack them up like this, and it is like close to there. 30 bricks in height, not too high. Oh, it's just like barely touching that little feather piece. There you go. Now we're gonna have some fun dropping this sucker. The video is complete. It is now time for me to drop this very precious Xingbao Riverside tea house. So if you don't want to watch it, don't watch it. But I know a lot of you do want to see what's going to happen to this set. I think it'll hold up pretty good. It's pretty solid, man. Okay, so zip up your pants. Here we go. Yo, told you this thing was solid. Just the staircase came off, the lanterns, and the nets, the sign pushed down. Yo, I don't think anything moved on the inside. Let me see if I can see it this way. Oh, I just shake it. Nothing, guys. It's all good. This thing is solid. Thank you, Xingbao. Oh, so there it is, you guys. Xingbao's Riverside Town Tea House. You want me to do the other ones? Must I? Maybe I'll be like 3 years late. But if you really want to, get that counter going down below. And maybe I'll see you next round with the next building. Until then, I'll work on some other videos for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, you guys, pick me up!